If a repeat customer is any indicator, you might not be bad at this whole, thing.
Okay, I think we're back. Yeah, sorry about that. The power just went out. I do apologize for that. Power just went right out. Yeah, the microphone is on. Yeah, we're talking. I had the microphone muted until I could figure out or make sure everything was running. Yeah, power just went out. It just shut off. Yeah, I think that was neighborhood wide. I don't think it was just my house. Not entirely sure what happened there, but the power just completely shut off on me. I swear. The perfect way to start 2025, right? I think this is a bad omen. I think this is a bad omen. All right, so we retweeted the stream. All right, let's close that. Yeah, I do apologize for that. That was unexpected. Close. Okay, typical, right? That's exactly what I expected to happen. Exactly what I expected to happen. We were having a good live stream, good conversation, and the freaking power goes out. Yeah, don't worry about Streamlabs. Streamlabs is being a bit temperamental today. So it's BDKD. Yes, you can still unlock the Gooch outfit. You have about 24 hours remaining on that. Be careful. Sometimes Streamlabs apparently doesn't like the word gooch. Yeah, I do apologize for that. That was unexpected. We lost power. We had a power outage. We totally lost the power. And I'm assuming that it was probably this whole neighborhood. I don't think it was just my house. So I guess the next thing I'll need to invest in is a battery backup. Hey, we got a new sub. Let's go. Hold it. OBS. So, the Ghost 5. Welcome to the Odd Ones. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat for our new subscriber. Ghost 05, welcome to the Odd Ones. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome aboard. Yeah, I sincerely apologize about that. The power just went completely out. All right, looks like we're back up and running for the time being. Let's continue with the Q&A session for a bit. I retweeted the stream. Anybody else out there? Hopefully, not still waiting over on the other stream. Yeah, hopefully that won't happen again. Yeah, guys, seriously, I sincerely apologize about what happened. That was unexpected. We just completely lost power in the house. But it was down for about 5 seconds, just long enough to completely disconnect the internet and shut down everything else. So, but I do apologize for that. It happens sometimes. I need to go find out exactly why it happened, though. All right. So we are still in Q&A session. I don't think we're going to get as many people back to the stream as we did before. If that's the case, then we'll wrap things up. But I wanted to log back on to at least let everyone know what happened. We had a power outage. We just had a power outage, and it just completely shut everything out. Yeah, Streamlabs is being schizophrenic today. All right, so what do we got? Yeah, exactly. Just call him the Grinch then. Apparently, Grinch is an okay word. Yeah, I do apologize for that. That was totally unexpected. Yeah, so apparently you can't even spell gooch with capital letters. So you might want to put 2 zeros in there instead of 2 O's. I think that's what she did, actually. Yeah, ridiculous. All right, but again, once again, I sincerely apologize to you guys for what happened. That was unexpected. That was completely unexpected. We lost power throughout the entire house. I don't know whether or not it was just my house or the entire neighborhood. I'm thinking that it may have been the whole neighborhood. So I do apologize for that. You guys out there getting flagged for using the word gooch. Be careful. Streamlabs will time people out. Yeah, a Cellcraft, exactly. Exactly. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's it. That is a Streamlabs thing. I didn't set Streamlabs up that way, but I legit didn't know that the word gooch was a bad word. All right. Yeah, I can't believe that just happened. I'm a little pissed about that. I'm really pissed about that. And again, I do apologize. Again, that was out of my control. We lost power throughout the entire house. But we're back up and running, and I at least wanted to get back on to let everybody know what happened and why the stream arbitrarily disconnected. Guitar Guy 80, yes, we are back. Temporarily, we are back. Like I said, I do apologize to you guys. We lost power in the house. Okay, Lone Wolf, we'll see you next time, man. Thanks for sticking with us. Take care of yourself. God bless to you, and Happy New Year's to you, man. Thanks for being here. Yeah, and again, once again, I apologize. That typically doesn't happen. So he says, apparently Streamlabs doesn't understand German. Insert Dr. Evil laugh. Yes. All right. Unbelievable. Yeah, I can't believe that just happened. But we lost power for about, 5 or 6 seconds or so, because the power came right back on, but it was out just enough. It was down just enough to shut everything off. So I think the next thing I'm going to invest in is an uninterruptible power supply, so that doesn't happen again. One more thing I got to spend money on. Unbelievable. But again, I do apologize to you guys. That typically doesn't happen here. I'm going to have to go find out why it happened. Yeah, so Dylan Case, hopefully, I'm not sure what the new double money bonus is going to be, but we haven't had Dre on bonus for at least the past 9 months. It's been a while. I think the last time we had it was maybe last March or April. But we should be getting a bonus. We should be getting a bonus on Dre. My guess will be sometime in January, sometime this month. But we are definitely due. Yeah, Gabby, probably going to have to get an uninterruptible power supply, some kind of an UPS. Because typically it doesn't happen. You know, typically we don't have that issue here. But I have to find out why the power shut off. So that's the first thing. Once I determine that, then I'll be able to plan the next move. And Clark BFK, what's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, and Happy New Year's to you, man. Thanks for joining us today. Yeah, I'm a little pissed about that. I can't believe that happened, but it happens. Murphy's Law is in full effect today. So, yeah, we're going to have continue the short Q&A session for a bit, and then we will wrap things up. Yeah, I'm a little pissed about that. Yeah, Gabby, exactly. Exactly. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. I'm a little pissed about that. Yeah, exactly. New Year hits Power. Time for me to take a break. Yeah, Power definitely took a break, all right. You know, one thing that I don't know is whether or not this was just my house or whether or not it was the entire neighborhood, because it could have been the whole neighborhood. You know, it is cold outside. People are running heaters. We could have had it could have been a brownout or a blackout. Not entirely sure. But I'm going to go find out later on. But I wanted to hop back on just to let you guys know what happened. Hopefully it won't happen again. Oh, and to let everybody know, anybody else out there who plays No Man's Sky, we will be doing some No Man's Sky later on tonight. We're going to try to finish the expedition for No Man's Sky. So hopefully if anybody out there is interested in No Man's Sky content, you'll be back for that. So James asks, where are you from? Originally, I'm from the United States, but I just live in Japan. So Gabby is out there getting Gabby is she's actively trying to get herself timed out. So Cellcraft says he'll try to make it for the No Man's Sky live stream. Gotcha, bro. And Cellcraft, if you get a chance, watch yesterday's VOD for No Man's Sky. I swear, that brood mother had me dying. That brood mother was just off the chain. What she did to my starship was just unthinkable. I'm actually going to have to clip that and make that a No Man's Sky logic video or something like that. So Guitar Guy 80 says, I have 3 primary missions and I've done 2 of them. Am I close to being able to complete the expeditions? Yeah, you can start the expeditions anytime, man. You can start the expeditions anytime you want, whether it's a a new save, or you can use a pre-existing save too. Now, okay, and I'm assuming when you say primary missions, you've completed, what is it, 2 phases of the expedition. You're saying you've completed 3 primary missions and you've done 2 of them. Are you talking about the main story or specifically about the Liquidator's expedition? Because each expedition has 5 separate phases. So if you're talking about the expedition, you have not sure to say. Have fun in the galaxy. Say started and found these 3 missions. Oh, okay. So it sounds like you're still playing the storied quest. Sounds like you're still playing the storied quest. The expedition is completely separate. So Gabby, what are you talking about? Gabby is out there. She's out there getting timed out. What's going on here? Yeah, Streamlabs is being temperamental today. Apparently, that is a bad word. But yeah, I do apologize to each and every one of you. What happened with the stream cutting out, that was a power outage. We completely lost power. So James asks, since I'm new to your channel, what games do you usually live stream? That will be Grand Theft Auto Online and No Man's Sky. On occasion, rare occasion, I'll do some Minecraft. But Minecraft is just not popular on my channel, so I stopped Minecraft live streams about 2 years ago. Yeah, I don't live stream too many games because it's a good idea to have a small variety, if you will, of different games on the channel, but at the same time, you can oversaturate yourself with too many games. And because I don't live stream every day, I try to focus more on short-form content than on long-form content, such as 5 or 10 minute GTA Online videos or No Man's Sky videos. The live streams, I try to keep those for not rare occasions, but regularly scheduled twice a week events, if you will. So the GTA 5 online live streams are every Wednesdays and Saturdays. No Man's Sky is basically whenever I can squeeze it in from there. And they're usually late night live streams for me. But I try to focus mostly on short form content for both of those games. And that's so that I can maintain my sanity, because live streaming Grand Theft Auto 5 online every day of the week, you've got some content creators that can do it every day of the week. I can't do it. I would lose my mind. I would go insane if I live streamed Grand Theft Auto Online every day of the week. I would lose my mind. Seriously. When you consider all of the trolls and wannabe idiots that show up in chat, you have to mitigate those people in addition to actually trying to host a stream. Yeah, it can be real problematic. Now, that being said, I am a full-time content creator. This is what I do. So that's not really a problem, but at the same time, content creation or any kind of social media can take a toll on you if you're not careful. So Gabby says, sounds good, Oddman, having a couple of games to live stream. You should do Red Dead 2 online for live streams occasionally. Yeah, I don't have Red Dead Redemption 2 on console. And that's the only way I would live stream it. I would never live stream I've got Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC. But I would never live stream Red Dead Redemption 2 or online from the PC. And that's just because Red Dead Redemption 2 carries the same security exploits as GTA 5 online. So when people talk about trolls, tryhards, especially cheaters with script kiddies with mod menus, when people talk about that, they're discussing legitimate security exploits that exist in Grand Theft Auto Online. Yeah, Cody, welcome back. You didn't get the notification? I didn't get it either. Sometimes YouTube's notification servers don't work. But again, I do apologize to you, Cody, and everybody else out there. I lost power temporarily. The power completely went out, so I had to restart everything. But again, it does happen on occasion. But again, I owe each and every one of you an apology. That's why I restarted the stream, so that we could at least get mostly everybody back in here, and I could explain what happened. So James says there is a mod for Red Dead 2 where you can get solo lobbies and invite friends. That sounds like a mod menu. That sounds like a mod menu. And yeah, I don't touch mod menus. I definitely don't touch mod menus. And that's especially for a live service game like Red Dead. Yeah, I would never do that. Yeah, Gabby, thank you. I appreciate that. And again, seriously, guys, I do apologize for that. So James says, no, I've used it for years. So is it an actual mod or is it a mod menu? And I'm kind of surprised that Rockstar hasn't implemented something like invite-only lobbies on Red Dead, since that game's been out since 2018. Well, yeah, in general, I don't use mod menus. Now, if I have a single player game and I'm modding a single player game, that's different. I'll totally mod a single player game. Yeah, Kuma, I lost power. The power went completely out for whatever reason. So I wanted to log back in, restart the stream so that I could explain to everybody what happened. Kuma, I don't know. I have no idea what the results were. When the power went out, all of it wiped. It completely wiped all of it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming back, and I apologize to each and every one of you. So I wanted to log back in, restart the stream to at least explain to everybody what happened. So we temporarily lost power here. I think it was a blackout. I don't think it was just my house. I think it was a complete and total blackout. Yeah, a Cellcraft. Exactly. You saw it, right? Yeah, that brood mother was off the chain. So Kuma says pancakes were 54%. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I think French toast was winning. I think French toast was totally winning, bro. But yeah, Cellcraft. Ridiculous, right? Completely ridiculous. I'm going to clip that and make that like a Rockstar Logic or something, man. Or a No Man's Sky Logic. Yeah, first thing I saw that, I said, what the freak? Hey, brood mother, get off my ship. Get the crap off my ship. That's all I can say. Get off my ship. What the? She says, what did my starship do to you? What the crap? That was hilarious. Definitely not family friendly. It was the funniest thing I'd ever seen, too. I should actually clip that and send it to Sean Murray and see what he thinks about it. That was hilarious. So Gabby says, just check Red Dead Redemption. It's $20 on PlayStation. Yeah, I'm not on PlayStation. Yeah, I'm definitely not on PlayStation. And that's only because most of my games are on Xbox. And I would hate to have to buy the same games twice just for another platform. So Cody says, what is that weird cockroach looking thing? Cody, that was the I think that was the brood mother. Cellcraft, exactly. I wouldn't do Red Dead unless they have an invite-only feature. And apparently Red Dead doesn't have that, which is really strange to me because, I mean, come on. Red Dead and Grand Theft Auto pretty much share the same game code. Why can't Rockstar's devs patch in single invite-only sessions? That doesn't pass the common sense test for me. Red Dead Redemption's been out for about 6 years now. It's been out since 2018. And it still doesn't have an invite-only session option. So I may have to take a hard pass on Red Dead Online. I have Red Dead Online on a PC, but I will never stream it from the PC. Never. It's just it's way too many. There are way too many security exploits. Oh, you could be remote crashed and kicked from PC. You can literally have your public IP address, Rockstar ID, Social Club ID. All this information can be stolen by some jackass running a mod menu on PC. So that's what you got to be careful of, especially when you join public lobbies in Red Dead Online or in Grand Theft Auto Online. Remember that both Red Dead Online and Grand Theft Auto Online use peer-to-peer networks, P2P or peer-to-peer, point-to-point, whatever you want to call it. It's a peer-to-peer network topology, and peer-to-peer is exactly what it sounds like. Every PC, console, smart device, whatever the case may be, whatever you're using, is a peer on that network. Rockstar's servers don't host matchmaking. They only facilitate matchmaking, and they allow you to connect with other players. Okay, they don't manage and maintain matchmaking. Okay, as a result, each individual player on that network is a peer, and each individual player is a host for that session. So you could technically join a session that's being hosted by some script kiddie with a mod menu. Yeah, Cellcraft, like I said, get the pressure washer. But yeah, as I was saying, you could technically end up joining a session that's being hosted by some jackass running a mod menu, by some cheater. And what will happen is that person can simply click on your name and steal all your information and literally harass you from session to session. They can steal money from you. They can remote crash and kick your game. It's a form of remote code exploit. Okay, they can totally do all of that stuff. Okay, and I mentioned this before. BattlEye anti-cheat doesn't work as intended. It works sometimes, but these cheat menu developers stay one step ahead of BattlEye, of the BattlEye anti-cheat software. And that's the fundamental problem with peer-to-peer networks, because they're inherently a lot less secure. And if you guys think of a file sharing network like Mozilla or some kind of a BitTorrent or any kind of a file sharing network, what happens is that file sharing networks are peer-to-peer networks. They use peer-to-peer topology. On PC at least, you're essentially opening a file location, folder and file location on your PC to the network, and it opens a hole in your system's firewall. And as a result, that's just so that you can pass data back and forth between other peers on that network. That's how Grand Theft Auto 5 Online and Red Dead Online operate. Because you're literally sharing file locations with other players on that network. That's why some random script kiddie with a mod menu can send a command to your PC telling your game to shut down, and they can completely crash your game. That's because of the inherent security flaws in the peer-to-peer network topology. It's kind of a long-winded explanation, but that's pretty much how peer-to-peer networks work. If Rockstar had dedicated networks for matchmaking, essentially a dedicated network is just that. Rockstar's networks would do all of the network back-end management for matchmaking and everything else. Okay? So the individual player wouldn't be responsible for hosting the actual game session. Rockstar's networks would host and manage the entire session. That's what Call of Duty Warzone uses. Okay, they still have problems. They still have problems on their systems, even with dedicated networks, with script kiddies and mod menus and cheaters. But it's not to the capacity or as bad as it is with Grand Theft Auto Online. No, James, exactly right. That's exactly right, and that's because Dark Souls uses peer-to-peer networks. And that's how egregious it is. A script kiddie with a mod menu, they don't even really need to run a script. All they have to do is activate their mod menu and literally click a button in their mod menu, and they can access file locations on your PC. That's why earlier last year in 2024, Rockstar had to shut down an entire DLC. You guys remember when Rockstar shut down the Diamond Casino heist? on both PC and console because of a massive security exploit that was hackable, that could be exploited. They had to shut down an entire DLC until they could patch it. The difference is that Rockstar found it and caught it in plenty of time, to whereas they could mitigate it. But the hacks before that, Rockstar didn't say anything about. They were tight-lipped about it. So in a nutshell, that's one of the reasons why I will never host a live stream for Red Dead Online. Not on the PC version of the game anyway. And I'm not going to buy a brand new console or buy Red Dead Online on Xbox or PlayStation if Rockstar can't patch in solo player sessions or invite only sessions. Cade's Arcade, good to see you, man. Thanks for coming back, bro. So Cade's Arcade says that's the reason I left for good left for a good while. Didn't return until this DLC. Yeah, exactly. Now, console is remarkably safer than PC. It's remarkably safer in terms of having a more secure network. But understand that anybody out there playing on Xbox One and PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 4 can be jailbroken. And there are cheat menus, for the PlayStation 4. The difference is that the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One and all consoles have a far more secure network in the sense that the firmware, the operating systems for those consoles require that you keep the firmware updated in order to access any online features. So there are some people that have jailbroken their PlayStation 4, for example, and their PlayStation 4 Pro. To install a third-party app, an unauthorized third-party app, you have to jailbreak the console's firmware, as is the case with the PlayStation. And what typically happens is that a cheater will jailbreak the console firmware, install the third-party app. This illegal third-party app. I shouldn't say illegal. It's unauthorized because it's not approved by the console developer. And that third-party app can technically allow PlayStation 4 players in this particular instance to run third-party software and to run a cheat menu in Grand Theft Auto 5 Online on the PlayStation 4. That is the thing. What these cheaters typically can't do is take their console online. Because the firmware, the actual firmware version, the original firmware version has been circumvented. So in order to take the console back online, they have to update to the latest copy or latest version of the firmware for that particular console. When they do that, the firmware will completely wipe any unauthorized third-party app from their system, and it'll make it unusable. So it's kind of a cat and mouse game, but there are mod menus at least for the PlayStation 4. So that's another reason why the consoles are a bit safer. The PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S don't have that problem because the firmware for both of those respective platforms, as of right now at least, haven't been jailbroken. And as long as the console publishers keep that software up to date, it won't be a problem. Cade's Arcade says, can't wait to switch to console, but I'll be stuck on PC for GTA for a while. Cade's Arcade, the reason I switched to console for GTA 5 online is because I used to live stream this game from the PC. When I first started my channel, when I first began trying to grow my platform. Then I got remote crashed and kick on live stream 3 times, during stream 3 times. So yeah, that was the thing. I got remote crashed and kick. And that was because I was trying to help other players make money in the game. We were running missions. We were doing everything. And I would invite people in. And it only occurred to me then that, yeah, Rockstar Games is using a trash peer-to-peer network for facilitating multiplayer. And that, yeah, these mod menus and these cheaters with their little cheat menus are a real problem. So that's why I switched from PC to console, to completely eliminate that problem. Now, I still create content from the PC version of Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, but I have a much more secure way of going about it. So, As a result of what happened, I got to go into my PC, and I'm not going to discuss the measures that I've taken. I got to go into my PC and turn crap on, turn crap off, and turn crap back on, just to keep these jackasses with their mod menus out. So Dylan K says, so I think we're due for CEO crates to be double money. We had CEO crates on double cash about 6 months ago, I think. Mr. Dutchy Dutch, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Happy New Year's to you. Yes, I think we're getting some new DLC drip feed cars tomorrow. I think we are. V Money asks, technically speaking, could you use Alien 4 hardware with a Zen Chronos for PlayStation 4? If the PlayStation 4's firmware can be jailbroken, then you can technically install unauthorized third-party apps on your PlayStation 4. But remember, in order for you to take that PlayStation 4 online, you have to reinstall the original firmware version, which will typically eliminate the ability to use unauthorized third-party apps on your PlayStation, which means it'll prevent you from being able to use your third-party software, especially if you decide to go online. Now, if you're not taking your PlayStation online and you're just experimenting and with modding and everything else on your PlayStation, then that's fine. But the moment you try to take your PlayStation online, the original firmware version, the console will force you to update, and it'll completely wipe it. But yeah, I think we had CEO crates. We had CEO crates on bonus about 6 months ago. Usually, Rockstar will put CEO crates on bonus twice a year. So I don't know. We might see CEO crates on bonus. I don't think we will. And I don't quite think it was 6 months ago. It was 3 or 4 months ago, but it was not too long ago when we had crates on bonus. I do think we're going to get Dre on crates before CEO crates. I think we're going to get Dre on bonus, that is, before CEO crates. Sorry about that. I don't know about you guys, but I like CEO Special Cargo. I think CEO Special Cargo is pretty good. I like CEO Special Cargo, especially since we can run CEO Special Cargo cell missions, in invite-only sessions now. I actually like doing CEO crates because it's a good way to make money. The one big problem, of course, with CEO Special Cargo is the fact that it takes a long time to grind a 111 crate warehouse. It takes about 5 hours of real-world time and a lot of grinding. That's 111 crates. So Mr. Dutchy Dutch says, so they say that GTA 6 may be delayed until 2026. I saw something differently. I saw a post stating that GTA 6 is on track to release in fall of 2025. That's what I saw. It stated that it was on track to release in 2025. Dr. Dre is better. Agreed, 100%. Dr. Dre is better. It's $1 million in about an hour to an hour and a half. So Dr. Dre, without a doubt, is definitely better. Agreed. Yeah, I got to customize some of these cars. This is ridiculous. This is a Vapid Retinue Mark II. That's the Ford Escort Mark II right there. That's the Ford Escort Mark II, the Vapid Retinue Mark II. With the pink livery, or pink and white paint job, that is. Don't ask me why that's pink and white. That was a podium car. I won that at the Lucky Wheel. I didn't customize that car like that. And real life talk, back in the 1990s, I remember a guy who actually owned one of these, the Tulip M100, whatever it's called in the States. The real life variant. I remember a guy who owned one of these, and he LS swapped it. That thing was a monster. It was a monster car, complete sleeper car. You would never notice it. Matt Kirkland, welcome back. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming back. No, I lost power. We had a power outage. The power completely shut off. I think it was a blackout. I don't think it was just my house. I think it was the entire neighborhood, man. But we had the power go out. James says, in my days, Kyle was a good grind. Made 10 mil per hour with friends. Yeah, Cayo Perico, when it first released, was the best moneymaker in Grand Theft Auto. It's still the best single-player moneymaker, believe it or not, because you're still making over $1 million. Rockstar, in their infinite wisdom, just completely nerfed it. They just nerfed it, so... Yeah, and I do owe each and every one of you guys an apology out there. I lost power in my house, and it completely shut off the first live stream. It took me 5 minutes to get back up and running. So I think it was a blackout in my neighborhood. I don't think it was only my house. I think it was the entire neighborhood. So definitely something out of my control, but nonetheless, I owe you guys an apology for that. Fortunately, we were at the tail end of the live stream anyway. We were in Q&A session, so all of the money grinding and everything else was done for today. Fortunately. So Mr. Dutchy Dutch asks, what do you think the next DLC will be, everyone? Well, Rockstar's only got one more chance. I think it's going to be... The summer DLC could be a Michael DeSanta-themed DLC. I don't think we're getting another winter DLC for Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, James, exactly. We weren't making a sale. The money grinding and everything else was over. So fortunately, there were no real detrimental effects other than the fact that we had 200 people watching the stream and everything just shut off. I'm really pissed about that. Really pissed about that. You know, it's out of my control, obviously, but simply for the quality of the live stream, I would prefer that things like that not happen to the extent possible. That's why I'm kind of holding a bit of an extended Q&A session right now to try to make up for some of it. Because we're done with all the money grinding and everything else. This is the Q&A session where we sit back and we talk and we have a conversation and just kind of chill out before wrapping things up. But I wanted to log back in and try to get the stream going again to let everybody know what happened, that we actually had a blackout here. And it apparently shut off power. Hopefully not only my house, it was more than likely everybody else's house here. Yeah, it was a pretty tight live stream. I'm really pissed about that. But again, a blackout happens. That's out of my control. So I'm probably going to have to invest in an uninterruptible power supply. I was hoping that I didn't have to do that. Those things are not cheap. So Soctivus the Great says, so what about waffles? I don't think I have access. Hold on a second. I don't think I have access to the polling info on that. Hold on a minute. Let's find out. Let me go to my channel. And let's see. I'm not sure who won that poll. And yeah, until chat comes up, I don't have the chat replay active on that yet. Until that comes up, I'm not going to know. So I think French Toast won. I do think that French Toast won. Yeah, Joe Shadow, French Toast won. Kuma says, here we go. Yeah, I'm not going to run another poll. There aren't enough people in here to actually run another poll on it. But Kuma says, here we go. Hey, I can get behind some pancakes. I just think that waffles are better. That's all. Waffles are better. And like I said, waffles are like the perfect, they're the perfect breakfast food to hold butter. They're perfectly designed to hold butter and syrup and everything else. Hey, Joe Shadow, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yes, guys, please do me a favor. Hit that like button again. Helps out the channel a ton. Yeah, we are in Q&A session before we wrap things up. And a bit of an extended Q&A session just because I'm a little pissed about what happened. Let's exit. Mr. Dutchy Dutch says, I don't want to do online from rank 1. Cody says, butter, what kind? No comment. Hey, Kuma, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. So, yeah, Matt Kirkland, we were just talking about that, man. I think, you know, because Rockstar released this, they just released this DLC, I think it's going to be... I think it's going to be contact missions, man. I think it's going to be contact missions. You know, which are okay. If contact missions are paying 4 times cash in RP, I think they're going to be okay. I think that's fine. I think that's perfectly fine. Hey, it's Franklin.
Hey, so
We'll talk to you later, Franklin. But again, it could either... I think it's going to be probably something that we haven't had on bonus for like the past year. Vehicle import-export or air freight cargo. And maybe even Dre. So Chris Alexander says, I live in Sammamish, West Virginia, or Washington, excuse me, Washington. We were without power for a week. That's painful. That's got to be painful. I know Washington has some pretty extreme weather. Washington State, that is. So James says, what about Bunker or Nightclub? Bunker we had a couple of months ago. That was on bonus not too long ago. And when I say not too long ago, a few months ago. Nightclub, we could see Nightclub on bonus in January. We could see that one on bonus because the last time we had any kind of a Nightclub bonus, it was double cash and RP on the Johan Source missions. And it was double the Nightclub passive income. Stuff like that. There were no double money on Nightclub sell missions. Ah, there it is. There's the Vapid Retinue Mark 1. Bought this one from Simeon's. Here's the Ford Escort Mark 1. This very nice car, by the way. Kuma said, that's the nicest I've ever heard you respond to an NPC calling you. Yeah, usually I tell them to shut up and get it over with. Okay, so we know what's here. The apartment garage. I got to organize these cars. This place is a mess. These are mostly rare cars. The Banshee, that is a limited time LTD limited. That's a very limited freaking livery. That's a limited livery on that car. That's a limited edition livery that was only claimable once. I can't remember. It was about 8 months ago. And it was only for the Banshee. And these two Ruiners, those are rare, free rare Ruiners. So what's that? You like the retro look? It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. The Vapid Retinue Mark 1 is actually a really nice, it's a really nice driver car. Really nice car. Yeah, I agree with James on that. We talked about that before. Rockstar will more than likely not allow players to transfer their existing progress to GTA 6. More than likely. It's possible that they might do it. They might lock it behind GTA Plus, but I doubt it. The reason being is because Rockstar would probably not want players to have a financial advantage. And you want an in-game financial advantage for their brand new IP. So consider this for a second. If you were allowed to transfer your account with like hundreds of millions of dollars on it, with all businesses, cars, and everything else over to, let's say, GTA 6 Online, you would do it, right? I would totally do it. But Rockstar would lose a lot of money. Rockstar would lose a crap ton of money on it if they did. And we know how much Rockstar likes their money. So I think Rockstar is going to focus on in-game monetization. They're going to focus on... Shut up, Simeon. They're going to focus on probably loot boxes. Anything that causes players to spend real-world currency for in-game currency. They're going to focus on that. Hyper-monetization, as I call it. Definitely focus on microtransactions. Yeah, Mr. Dutchy Dutch, I sincerely think that Rockstar is going to skip allowing players to transfer existing progress over to GTA 6. I don't think that's going to happen. Now, it's possible that they will do it, but I think they're going to make it GTA Plus exclusive. I can totally see Rockstar making it GTA Plus exclusive. Yeah, Kuma, exactly. Shut up, Simeon. Stop calling me. It's like every time you step outside, some random NPC calls you. Hey! We got a new sub. Let's go. Hold on a minute. So who do we got here? Roberto, welcome to the Odd Ones, everybody. Let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Berto. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome aboard. Let me refresh my page. Just as a reminder, we're still in Q&A session. This is the part of the live stream where we sit back, we chat, and we have a bit of a conversation and before we wrap things up. But yeah, I solely doubt that Rockstar would allow players to transfer their existing progress. And that's just because Rockstar Games likes money. And they're not going to restrict themselves from making as much money in terms of microtransactions as possible, especially for a brand new game. So I don't think it's going to happen. Before, I thought that Rockstar would potentially consider allowing players to transfer their existing progress over to GTA 6. But the more I've thought about it, the more I've come to the conclusion that, yeah, that's just something that's not going to happen. And that's just because Rockstar likes money. Yeah, Matt Kirkland, like I said, man, I owed it to you guys to fire up another live stream and at least explain what happened. Like I said, we had a power outage. We had a blackout. And I don't think it was just my house. I think it was the entire block. So we had a bit of a power outage. Hey, everybody, we just got a massive donation from Mr. Dutchy Dutch. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Mr. Dutchy Dutch, who just beat the game. Hey, brother, thanks for that donation. Thanks for your support, man, and thanks for your generosity. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. Joe Shadow says, I think our character in GTA 6 Online is supposed to be completely different from our last characters, right? Or is it going to be like we moved to Vice City? The online character is probably going to be completely different. More than likely will be completely different. Dylan Kays says, Gooch. Dylan Kays is trying to get himself banned. Exactly. Trying to get his comment removed. Yeah, I legit didn't know that Gooch was a bad word. I didn't know it was a bad word. So at least somebody at Rockstar Games has a sense of humor. But yeah, I don't think that... I think it's going to be completely different when GTA 6 Online goes live, when they release it. Rockstar is going to force players to... basically start a new player. Unless, of course, Rockstar decides to allow players to transfer their existing progress via GTA Plus. That is also a possibility. Okay, we need to reorganize my garage here. What is up here? And unfortunately, I don't have any spare garage space anywhere in this 60-car garage. That is pathetic. That's bad. Okay, let's go up one more. Let's see if we have anything up here, any space up here, which I doubt. Okay. Nope. It's funny, when I look at all of my cars, it's like, yeah, I need to organize this garage, and then when I sit down to try to do it, it's like, that's a whole lot of nope. We're just going to quietly walk away from that. But I at least need to move my my Porsches over here. I got to move my other Porsche over here. So let's step outside. Yeah, Cellcraft. I look at my garages, and it's like, it's a whole lot of nope. I'll pass on it. Yeah, Joe Shadow. That's kind of what I think that's going to happen. Rockstar will probably want players to start from a level playing field, so that no player. I really don't think anybody or that Rockstar has or cares about players having an advantage over other players. Rockstar cares about money above everything else. So Kuma, I've heard that the Christmas hauler will spawn in invite-only sessions as long as you have at least one other player with you. So there needs to be at least 2 players in that session, and you should be in a session for at least 10 minutes. That's what I've heard. So it's ridiculous. And like I said, after 3 hours of trying to get that crap to spawn, I'm done. I'm going to step away from it. Hey, Sugar Daddy, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? Welcome back. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Streamlabs is completely drunk. Don't even get me started. Streamlabs is drunk. Again, I didn't know that was a bad word, but apparently it is. Okay, so register. No, let's move. Excuse me. Vehicle preferences. Organization. So let's move the office garage here. 1. Office garage 2. Let's move the Jester Classic to Marietta Heights. Yeah, we'll move that to Marietta Heights. And let's move the that wasn't at Eclipse Boulevard, was it? That one was at... Yeah, that's here at the office garage. Yeah, let's move the Comet Safari to garage 2. Perfect. All right, nice. So Courtney Mercer, hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, and Happy New Year's to you, man. Thanks for joining us. Office garage 2. Let's make sure the car's here. Yo, Cody just dropped it like it's hot. Hey, Cody, thanks so much for that massive donation, everybody. Let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Cody, the Security Bear, and Arcade Services, who just beat the game. Cody, thanks for that massive donation. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your generosity, man. Seriously, thank you so much, brother. And Cody says, hamburger fries with a smiley face. Yes, sir. So James says, I wonder if the next GTA Online will have legendary animals. Probably not, because animals weren't the primary focus of GTA 5. Even though they're in GTA 5, and even in GTA 5 Online, animals weren't the primary focus. I doubt it. I doubt it. Now, that being said, there are probably going to be... we're going to see some ridiculous wildlife like we see here in GTA 5 Online, but probably nothing over the top. Streamlabs is totally getting butthurt right now. Joe Shadow says they need to have the Halloween and Christmas free time events more crazy and more frequent because, especially because it starts only a short time. Or excuse me, it's only for a short time once a year, and we don't mind that stuff. No, I agree with that. I agree. Now, what Rockstar needs to do is remove the multiplayer requirement during the Christmas holiday events. Remember that during the Halloween events, you could literally get all of the free roam events as a solo player and in invite-only sessions. All of the slashers spawned in invite-only sessions. Okay, with one player, because we did all that during stream. So it wasn't a problem. The slashers, the Halloween outfits, the UFO abductions, the stun baton, all of that stuff, all of it could be done solo. So it's really strange, and I don't know why Rockstar, for whatever reason, decided not to make the this year's Christmas events solo player friendly. Basically, they did a copy and paste. It was the same set of events from the previous 2 years. And that's why I say the Christmas events sucked. I'll say it again. I spent 3 hours in a public session trying to get these events to spawn, and nothing happened. I was pretty pissed about that. Hey, Cellcraft, don't give Rockstar any ideas. The last thing we need is an Oppressor Mark III or a flying orbital cannon in Grand Theft Auto. We don't need that. That's the one thing we don't need. Just imagine how terrifying that is. A flying orbital cannon. Bro, that's scary. You get murked out by an orbital cannon that's just flying around and following you around. That's just frightening. So, Reigns, 2545, Happy New Year's to you, brother. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Yeah, we're about to wrap things up. I just wanted to hop back on to explain to everybody what happened with the previous live stream. We had a power outage here, and it completely shut things down. Completely shut things down. So, it took me 5 minutes to get the stream back up and running, but I owed it to you guys to give you an apology, first of all, and second of all, at least explain what happened with the previous stream. Hopefully it won't happen again. So Sugar Daddy says, double money on holidays, the grind is real. Yep. Totally agree. Cody says, Modern Oppressor Mark II and LA Noire. That would be hilarious. I think somebody's actually done that already, believe it or not. I mean, since LA Noire is a single-player game anyway. Hey, Mr. Dutty Juts, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Like I said, we try to keep things here chill, calm, copacetic. We try to have a good conversation. You know, my live streams basically take two parts. They fall in two parts. The first part is the actual money grind portion of the live stream. The second part is what we're doing right now, just the Q&A session, where we sit back, we talk, we have a chill conversation. Okay, Mr. Dutchy Dutch, thanks so much for joining us. Good to meet you. Take care of yourself, and God bless to you, man. We'll see you next time. Soctopus Great says Burmese pythons. I hear Burmese pythons are some pretty good eating. I hear the snake meat is pretty good eating. That's what I hear anyway. I do know that it's a ridiculously invasive species in Florida right now, too, because somebody thought it would be a good idea to have a python as a pet. So Dylan Kays asked if the weather here is nice right now. It is, believe it or not. It's cold, but it was nice, sunny weather. We had really sunny weather here. So it was pretty nice today. All right, so all of my Porsches are on one floor. This is not all the Porsches either. I got two more Porsches. I got two more Porsches to move into this garage. I got two more to move over here. But we got to make space for them. At least I got the Fister Comet Safari over here. So this is my Porsche garage. Socramus the Great says iguanas also. Yeah, and the iguanas. Yeah, the iguanas are supposed to be pretty good eating as well. True. I do know the iguanas can get pretty big down there. James, yes, there is. There is a roulette wheel at the casino. Yes, there is. Okay, so ladies and gents, it is 7:56 p.m. for me. Let's get out of here. I'm going to go grab a bite to eat. I am going to be streaming Low Man's Sky. Not Low Man's Sky, but No Man's Sky, that is, later on. So hope to see you guys here for that. If anybody out there is interested in the No Man's Sky content, that is. Hopefully there won't be another power outage. Jeez. And I'm still pretty pissed about that. I can't believe that happened. But, and again, I do apologize to you guys for that. At least all of the money grinding and everything else was done prior to the power going out. But guys, seriously, thank you guys so much for your continued support. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button on the way out. I appreciate each and every one of you. The next GTA 5 online live stream will be this coming Saturday, Japan Standard Time. So I hope to see you guys here for that. Let's stand in front of all of our Porsches, man. Let's stand in front of the Porsches. So I hope to see you guys here for that. But until then, I want to thank you guys so much for sticking around, and thank you for your patience above all else. Thanks for your patience, guys. Seriously. Yeah, that shouldn't have happened. Hopefully it won't happen again. And I look forward to seeing you guys here for the next live stream. So with that being said, this live stream is a wrap. I've been OddMan105, a.k.a. The Odd One, saying thanks to each and every one of you guys for your continued support of what we do here on the channel. And I will see you guys when I see you guys. That's the right salute. He got the right salute. He got the right salute. That's what I'm talking about. So I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. So everybody, please stay safe. And remember, don't just start the fire. Bring the smoke. And take care out there. And I'll see you all next time. So everybody, stay safe. God bless to each and every one of you. Welcome to 2025. And I will see you all next time. Hey, Kuma, get out of here. Pancakes for the win. French Toast won that, man. French Toast won. French Toast won. Get out of here. Gabby Gustafson, yes. Good night to you as well. And I will see you all next time. So let's get some music on, sound off the right way. I'll see you all next time. Take care, everybody. And hit that like button on the way out, guys. Hit that like button for me. I'll see you all next time.
Wow.